everyone, this is Hill from Destination Thrills, and I'm here with a episode of The Brake Run. We used to call this series a clog, where I would sit in my car and basically talk to you guys about, different things that are happening in the theme park industry, any rumors, channel updates, things like that. And I've kind of stopped doing it. I've been really just focusing on content, theme park content recently. There hasn't been a lot of rumors to talk about. I know that sounds crazy. What do you mean? There's all this 2020 stuff going on. But just really not had the time or just a lot of stuff to have to be able to film one of these. So I'm actually bringing it back. I'm going to call it The Brake Run, and it's basically going to be me again sitting in traffic on my way to work or from work. I have plenty of time to kill when I'm sitting in traffic and stop and go, so I'm not putting anyone's lives in danger. But I'm going to start bringing that back as my commute's going to get a little longer here as I'm moving. But anyways, so let's start off this episode of The Brake One to tell you where I'm coming from. So I'm actually not coming from work today. I'm not going to work. Thank God. It's Sunday. And I actually drove this morning to Silver Dollar City to get construction footage and some shots of Festival of Wonder. Just wanted to kind of experience that event. Since I have a season pass, why not? It sounds crazy to drive all the way from St. Louis 3.5 hours to go down there, and now in the afternoon spending 3.5 hours coming back. But I hope the footage that I was able to shoot of the construction for 2020 and just shots around the park, that you guys will enjoy that and it'll be well worth it. So, and I think it will. And it was just fun to be at the park. I don't really like going to theme parks by myself, so that was kind of a bummer. Jenna was not able to go. She does not have a season pass, so I'm trying to use a bring a friend for free visits for us to go down there. So I had to go solo on this adventure, which is fine, but for riding rides is not as fun. I like having that person next to me that I can just yell with. Speaking of filming the construction, so an interesting thing happened to me today. I was just, filming, and I had filmed back on opening weekend in March. I was able to do some filming of the construction site, and I posted pictures, and Silver Dollar City liked it. Nobody was, up in arms that I was filming through the little holes that were in the fence. It's not like I was in restricted areas, nothing like that, so that was fine. So today, I get to the park, and I'm filming, and I've got some shots, and I'm not in any restricted areas. I'm just filming from behind the fence through the holes that Silver Dollar City created. These were created by them so people could peek through. So I'm filming through that, and I got my camera out, and I'm filming, and all of a sudden one of the janitors comes up to me, older guy, and he was like, "Oh, you're not supposed to film it through there." And I was kind of taken aback. I thought he was kind of giving me trouble. And I said, "Oh, really?" I said, "Are you sure about that?" And he goes, "No, yeah, you're not supposed to be." And then was watching me, and I was like, "Oh, he's serious. I'm not supposed to be filming through this." So I thought that was interesting because obviously with the signs there and everything, they're trying to get people to look through. They're pretending that, there's nothing here to see. That's the tease of it, but they're not telling people not to look through there. So I'm just surprised that they don't want us to put our cameras through there. And what's more weird about this is that, I had earlier today posted a picture through the fence, and Silver Dollar City liked it on social media and commented with the shush emoji, and just, it was a friendly banter, not, nobody privately messaged me and was like, "Hey, by the way, we don't want you filming that." If Silver Dollar City, if so, I will gladly not film the construction footage, but I thought this is why it was there, and the whole purpose of it, and just a part of the tease is just, and the fun of us as a coaster community, and just to get the word out about a new attraction for marketing. It's a great thing to have people filming this and saying, "Oh, look at this." It's not like there's blueprints that I'm leaking or anything like that. But I just thought it was interesting. So I thought maybe this janitor might have just been, maybe off of for some reason thinking that I'm not supposed to film there. And I'm interested. I might even reach out to Silver Dollar City, because obviously I want to have a good relationship with the park, and I don't want to be doing stuff I'm not supposed to be doing there. But I felt like this was obviously free reign to film this construction. So don't worry, I still got all the good shots. I did stop filming through the holes, but I was able to go into different areas where you can see over the fence just fine and film it. So, in Silver Dollar City, again, if I'm not supposed to be doing that, reach out to me, let me know. So, but anyway, I mean, the construction site itself, getting to that, is, by the way, the pond is back. So for those who are thinking, and I was kind of one of those too, like maybe they're getting rid of the pond, maybe they're connecting it. The pond is filled back up, it's there, that pond's not going away, and I don't think they're going to connect Fireman's Landing to the Outlaw Run Barn Swing area, unfortunately. I think that'd be great for, you know, I feel like barely anyone goes back into the Outlaw Run area because it's just in the back in the park and there's nothing else there. So hopefully in the future they think about connecting those, because it'd just be easier for those walking around. You don't have to go through each finger of the park. But the construction area itself, there are now more of the concrete walls erected, which you'll see in the footage that I'll release later on. There's more concrete walls. There's a big giant trench that's dug now, and just a lot of cool things. So I'm excited to share that with you. I've got tons of good angles of this, and I'm interested to hear people who kind of know more about this project to comment on them and to kind of share this idea with the community and see what you guys all think is going on. Obviously, to me, this is a river raft ride. There's no doubt about it, especially now that we have this cement trail for it. Could this be a record-breaking one, or maybe this is going to be like the longest one, or is this going to have super theming? Obviously, they're upgrading it, and the way they're teasing it, I feel like it's got to be a huge river raft attraction for them to be putting this much effort and this much almost teasing effort into this ride, and they're claiming it's something big. So at first I thought maybe expansion with this, maybe smaller roller coaster with this, but especially with Dollywood getting their expansion, maybe a Pumpkin Nights type thing. But to me, after seeing today's footage, and again, there could be more, but it looks more to be just as river raft ride. Very interesting though, I rode Outlaw Run and I kind of looked back behind Fireman's Landing, so you know where the almost that facade is, and the SNS drop ride that's there. Behind that, on the other side of the railroad tracks, there is a lot more land clearing that has happened in that area. Tons of land clearing, and so it almost intrigues me of maybe an expansion in the future is coming at Silver Dollar City. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get the shot because you can't take your camera on the Outlaw Run, and the train was absolutely crowded today. It was funny, all the non-roller coasters were packed today at Silver Dollar City. So I did not get a train ride to catch that. Hopefully next time around I'll get that, but there seemed to be a lot more land clearing in that area, and that's going to be something to watch in the future. So besides that, you know, we got a lot coming up going into May. My girlfriend Jenna is graduating nursing school, which shout out to her for that. And with that, we are going to be making a trip. Her parents are kind of giving her a graduation present, and they're allowing me to tag along, and we're going to New York City. And one of the days we will be out, and I'm so excited for this. We're going to be out at Six Flags Great Adventure. It's my first time out there. First time out in the East Coast that far out. And I'm just really excited to get to ride Nitro El Toro. For a Voyage fanboy like me to ride El Toro, I'm very stoked. Obviously I'm going to have some bias because I'm such a big Voyage fan. And I'm going to have some bias. I'm not going to really want El Toro to beat it. But if it's the ride that everyone claims it is, it'll be tough. I'm very interested to see which one I like better. So that's happening in May. And then maybe getting some construction footage of American Dream Mall. It will not, unfortunately, it will not be open for when I am out there, which I'm very disappointed about. But the fact that they're actually getting the project moving, because this project's been in the works for so long, for years. So the fact that they're actually, there's momentum and there's movement, and a roller coaster is erected at the park. I'm just glad to see that they're at least headed toward an opening date. But yeah, and then I'll be in Kentucky Kingdom as well, and I'll be checking out Hollywood Nights again. My sister is returning to the channel. She's coming out with me to Hollywood Nights again. So I'm excited for all that. Obviously, I'm anticipating Supergirl to be opening at Six Flags St. Louis, my home park. And so I will definitely be out to the park sometime for that, around Memorial Day. And, sorry, getting over here. Yeah, I mean, so we got tons of things planned. I'll also be checking out Max Force when it opens as well. So we have tons of great ideas and tons of great content coming to you. I have a couple new segments I'm wanting to try out soon. I've been trying to incorporate more video edits into the channel. I really think, you know, that's kind of where my passion is. I really like that video editing. I kind of like less of this being out in front of the camera and talking. I'd rather, you know, speak with the edits and the sounds and the images of the rides. So I'm hoping to bring more of that because that's my passion, but I'm not going to go away from the vlogs or the rumor videos or the speculation videos that I've been putting out there. And I hope to have some new ones coming up soon. So stay tuned for some of that. And anyways, guys, thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for all the subscribers. My channel has been slowly growing here in the last couple months. I've been able to post more, and I've really been putting a lot of focus in on this channel. It takes up a lot of time, so it's definitely a sacrifice from getting to do other things. I spent my whole Sunday today going down and getting footage, and I'll probably go home and edit some. So, you know, be patient if content isn't coming out every other day. My goal is to post a video for you guys every 4 days, and so I hope to be providing that. If there's anything that you want to see me do, if there's any video ideas that you would like me to try, definitely leave them in the comment section below. And if there's any feedback that you'd like to give on my social medias or my YouTube channel, any comments that of praise or maybe things that I should do better or things I should do more of, please let me know in the comment section below so I can sort of hear you guys and figure out what you guys are wanting so we can provide the best content possible. So thanks for watching this version of the brake run. I hope to be providing more of these, maybe do a weekly video. We'll see how that goes. But I'm just very excited for the content I have coming in the future, and I just want to thank you all for being a part of this experience with me. So again, stay tuned for more. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to see more theme park content. I'm Kaleo Benz. Have a good one, guys.